The Crazy Castle episode was literally the craziest nerd episode to date. It was like meant to be the summer blockbuster of all the nerd episodes.
Okay, so the idea of this video, the first video was, we knew that like Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout was a really crappy game. Like, what's this one gonna be? Well, it's gonna be Crazy Castle. And originally it was just going to be the Nintendo game, and that's the one we remembered, was the Nintendo game. But then we found out, oh shit, there's a Game Boy version of it.
Crazy Castle 2?
And we're like, alright, well maybe we can include the Game Boy version of it too, just to be thorough with it, you know, because we found out about that. And then we found out there was a third one for Game Boy, and we're like, oh shit, there's like 3 of them?
Crazy Castle 3?
Like, I don't know, maybe we shouldn't include it, you know, all these Game Boy games. And then we found out there was a 4th one. So at that point we were like, you know what? It's just like, it's so ridiculous that there's so many of these games.
And that was part of the comedy of the video, is like the nerd just wants to be done with it, and then there's another one, and another one.
That's why I kept going back and forth. It'd be like a fight scene, then a game review, and a fight scene, and then a game review. And those games are there's not much to say about those games.
Alright, I'm done with this. I'd rather lick the shit skid off the inside of a toilet bowl.
But this time the idea was, instead of the nerd beating up Bugs Bunny, now it was going to be Bugs Bunny beating up the nerd.
Come on, I thought toons like to get beat up.
That's the way cartoon characters work usually. It's usually either like one character beating up the other one, and that goes on the whole time. So we wanted this nerd episode to really flow like a cartoon.
Oh, some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Batman the movie.
Neither one of us are like, you know, action stars. We don't know how to do this shit. I mean, you know, Mike couldn't see too well through the mask, but he could say anything he wanted. He could just say, all right, left, and he would body, you know, he would let me know what he was going to do.
As we were doing it, we kind of got faster and faster with it. We should have just, like, kept it slow. Right, left, right, right. Oh shit, sorry. You know, with left, right, and it got real quick, and then I accidentally like punched James right in the fucking face. Right, left, left, body, left. Oh, sorry. Like he fell like right on the ground, and like I think he blacked out for a minute, and I felt really bad. Like I didn't mean to hit him.
Oh. Okay.
This was the probably the most painful nerd episode I've ever made. Because it was always that, or like, I had like this big bruise on my knee.
That costume had gotten kind of beat up, so we had to get a new costume. And the old costume we put on the dummy, I think, at certain points. I kind of forget now.
Oh, it's rabbits. It's rabbits.
We used the same dummy for Bugs and for the nerd. So we had to make sure we shot all the nerd parts with the dummy first, and then all the bunny parts, you know, all at the same time, so we weren't constantly switching the clothes on the dummy, because that would have just wasted a lot of time.
I'm James, the Angry Video Game Nerd.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks great. That looks fantastic. Okay, go.
Yes.
Did we have
They came off, but that worked.
Yeah, at least I
We
didn't
have
see
to
it.
cut it. They didn't come off till it hit the floor.
Okay.
We got a man down, so I'm just
Yeah.
trying to repair his severed hand.
And I was in the costume, and we don't want to show me wearing a pair of socks. So I had to... basically what I'm trying to say is there was no feet with the costume, so I had to make feet. So I'm like, how do I make Bugs Bunny's feet? So I got clown shoes, yellow clown shoes, and I painted them gray. But they were really annoying because it was plastic and the paint kept chipping off. Every time we shoot a scene, in between shots, I'd have to go and run and like paint the feet again. It was a real pain in the ass.
Another thing that was really complicated was how many phases of makeup the nerd goes through.
This is how you turn a nerd burnt.
Burnt nerd.
Burnt nerd.
Burnt nerd. Burnt nerd. Burnt. What does that sound like when I say burnt nerd?
I don't
It
know.
almost sounds like I'm saying Bert and Ernie. Bert and Ernie. Burnt nerd.
Say burnt nerd 3 times fast.
Oh, burnt nerd. Burnt nerd. Burnt nerd. But it was also really organized well because I had the whole thing storyboarded, so we knew exactly what we were going to do for that day. So every day had a schedule, and we stuck to that schedule, and we banged it all out in like 3 days, and it was done, and we got everything we needed. Liam Mulvey was the camera operator, so we had him here the whole time. Kyle came over too for a small part where he's the he's the guitar guy, and he comes up, and we actually broke a guitar.
Ooh, okay.
I started sawing it apart. I was trying to score it so that it would we wanted it to break when we hit the bunny. But the dummy had all this padding in it, so it wouldn't break when you hit it with the guitar. We tried to lessen the padding, and we had it against a hard surface, so we just tried to break it. And when it broke, it just snapped off from the handle, and that was it. Nothing was gonna happen. All the scoring I did with the saw, it didn't do anything.
It was a disappointment for you because you wanted to see that thing explode.
Yeah.
I got you, guys.
So we wanted to have a scene where we broke the couch, and I wanted to build something out of wood and then actually have it break. I always wanted to have a breakaway prop in a movie, and there wasn't really time to do it, so I didn't really get a chance for this. But what we did instead, we sort of made a matte shot. I figured the best way to do this is to shoot the couch first, just like this.
You do a matte.
Then it's gonna be like a matte sort, and then we'll take the cushion away, shoot it with just the just the frame, and then take the frame away and just shoot it with the wall. And then we're gonna bring the cushion back into the same spot. And I figure if somebody just holds it from each end like this, and I'll just jump on it and let my natural weight kind of
take it away,
take it down.
Okay, cool.
Huh.
Oh, is it not gonna fit?
No.
Guitar.
Now get ready, pull as tight as you can. I'm gonna jump on it.
All right.
Here we go. Ready?
You Nintendo dork, you broke my fucking couch. You want some shit?
Instead of the nerd to shit on Bugs Bunny, in this video, Bugs Bunny had to shit on the nerd, but if you know rabbits have pellet turds.
So we had the rabbit shit balls, and they all land on my face. We used ping pong balls with chocolate icing around it, and they all stuck together. They never really fell the way they were supposed to.
Here we go.
It looks like you were trying to. Looks like your face was too close to the toilet bowl with something like a poop dropped in.
I just remember laying there thinking how ridiculous it was. Just there's a big giant rabbit shitting giant poop balls on my face. Oh, rabbit shit balls.
I'm fortunate enough not only to have shit all over James' face, but also to and also to be able to knock him out. I got to shit on James, I got to knock him out, and I got to throw a fucking pie in his face. That's pretty good.
And it was very refreshing.
Stay there a second. Stay there. Get the horrified look, James. That's it. Okay, either way. Horrified look, and then the 2 hands. Pull it out your eyes. Go on, pull it out your eyes. You fucking.
Here we go.
Ready?
Got it?
Yeah.
I've been wanting this to happen for a long time. I finally got a pie in the face. It makes you want to throw a pie back. I'll tell you that.
For all the blood scenes, we decided that all of a sudden the nerd would start bleeding, and it's like, oh my god, it started to get serious. Nobody bled until that point. How's that?
It was good, but Bugs' head blocked most of it.
Alright, so Kool-Aid blood is good for when you spit. Kool-Aid? But it's not meant to be, it's not meant to land on your shirt, so I spat all over the shirt, and it makes it's like pink when you see it. It's like red when it's in the air, but when it gets on the shirt, it's pink. So he's touching it up with white paint right now. It's a shame because I have so many nerd shirts I could change out of, but I only have one burnt nerd shirt right now. I didn't think to make duplicates of this one.
And that was probably the worst thing, because what we did is we put plastic on the ground and then plastic on the ceiling. There's blood Kool-Aid all over the floor. There's like chocolate everywhere. There's like pieces of wood all over the floor. So this room was an absolute fucking mess.
Oh shit!
Should have known that would happen.
It looked good though.
But it worked out, and it worked out good for the video.
Can I get any more like messed up? Is there any way? Yeah, hey, wait. How was that?
So I just found this like creepy Woody Woodpecker mask.
When you had that knife and you were just like going like that could have been just a slasher film in itself. Maybe look around a little bit too, like a little more, like direct your laughter somewhere.
And I thought maybe it could be kind of like a Mecha Godzilla type of thing, where it was like now he's
turn the head.
Now he's like a robot or something, so that when the head comes out of the body, and now it's Woody Woodpecker's head, right on the spot as we were filming it, I had a digital camera and I was taking photos of like the shoot that day, and the camera I had, the lens came out of the camera and the lens went, and it made that noise. And as we were doing that, we were like, huh, that's the noise. So we recorded that sound from the digital camera into the camcorder, and I think used that sound effect.
That was it.
That was the sound effect.
In my parents' garage, there is a spring in the ceiling somewhere, like the garage door, like the springs and
The
everything.
springs in the garage door.
Yeah, and I remember like if you hit that with the hammer, it makes like a Star Wars laser beam sound, and it's awesome. And I've always wanted to record that sound
And use it. You got to be thinking like that all the time. It's a lot of work, but they're fucking fun.
What a great shot! Just James fucked up completely and Bugs Bunny laying down on a futon.
I'm having a good time doing this.
I'm just
I hope
glad,
you are.
I'm just glad there's people to watch it, so enjoy. All right, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Alright, I'm done with this game. I'd rather press my face against the hippopotamus's butt while it presses its tail against its butt crack and waves its tail back and forth, shredding the shit all over the place. That's as much fun as this game is. Like putting your... I know, I'm trying to...
A hippo's tail, like, spreading its shit, like...
Alright, I'm done with this game. I'd rather press my face against the hippopotamus's butt while it muck spreads. I'd rather press my face against the hippopotamus's butt while it muck spreads. That's when a hippo takes a shit rather than allowing the shit to drop from its... Fuck!
You need to make these scripts less funny.
I know. I'd rather press my face against the hippopotamus's butt while... Fuck! Alright, cut. I'd rather press my face against the hippopotamus's butt while it muck spreads. That's when a hippo takes a shit. Rather than allowing the shit to drop from its anus, it presses its tail against its ass crack, waving and just shredding the shit all over the place. That's as much fun as this game is. It's like putting a turd in a fan or a bandsaw. You just don't do it. Rather than allowing the shit to drop from its anus, it presses its tail against its ass crack, waving it back and forth, shredding the shit all over the place.
Think about what you're describing.
I think the funny thing is that it's describing it in such detail. Like it's describing it presses its tail against its ass crack, waving it back and forth, shredding the shit all over the place.
That's a real vivid picture in the mind, doesn't it?
That's why it's funny.
It's funny because it's true too. It's like that's what it is. Rather than allowing the shit to drop from its anus, it presses its tail against its ass crack, waving it back and forth, shredding. All right. That's when a hippo takes a shit. Rather than allowing the shit to drop from its anus, it presses its tail against its ass crack, waving it back and forth, shredding the shit all over the place. That's when a hippo takes a shit. Rather than allowing the shit to drop from its anus, it presses its tail against its ass crack. Wait.
It's ass crack. Oh, are you sure you want to say ass crack? Or it's asshole? Because wouldn't it be putting its tail up against his asshole?
Well, I think ass crack kind of fits it better for me.
That's as much fun as this game is. Like putting a turd in a fan or a bandsaw. You just don't do it. God damn it! Just big old grin on my face whole time. Rather than allowing the shit to drop from its anus, it presses its tail against its ass crack. Wait.
Let me try it. I want to try it.
Alright, try.
Alright, I'm done. That's it. That's it. I'm done with this game. I'd rather press my face against a hippopotamus's butthole. How the fuck are you supposed to do this?
Alright, that's it. I'm done with this game. I'd rather press my face against the hippopotamus's butt while it muck spreads. That's when a hippo takes a shit. Rather than allowing the shit to drop from its anus, it presses its tail against its ass crack, waving it back and forth, shredding the shit all over the place. That's how much fun this thing is. Like putting a turd into a fan or a bandsaw. You just don't do it.
Oh my god. Oh.
That's a tough one, Jack.
Okay, I'm gonna try one more time.
Don't look at yourself. You got no chance.
Alright. Alright, that's it. Alright. Alright, that's it. I'm done with this game. I'd rather press my face against a hippopotamus's butt while it muck spreads. That's when a hippo takes a shit. Rather than allowing the shit to drop from its anus, it presses its tail against its ass crack, waving it back and forth, shredding the shit all over the place. It's as much fun as this game is. Like putting a turd in a fan or a bandsaw. You just don't do it.
Come on, get him! He's the one that broke the couch!
Well, technically it's a futon.
I don't care what it is! Get him!
Boil those bunny balls.
Boil those bunny balls. Let's say that. Okay. Alright, ready?
Hold on, I'm laughing.
Okay, okay.
Come on, get him! He's the one that broke the couch!
Well, technically it was a futon.
I don't care what it is! Get him! Boil those bunny
Yeah, that's how it all starts.
I don't care what it is! Get him! Boil those bunny balls!
You got it as well, but you can't cook because as soon as you said it perfectly,
I'll get it.
Give me a guitar.
No.
Give me a guitar.
No.
No, give me it.
I will not give it to you.
Give me it. Okay, that's kind of funny. Yeah, I think that's funny.
I like that. Like it's screaming and screaming, and then real like, no, I won't give it to you.
Yeah.
There should
I don't want to scream. Like the only reason it's like when we both scream, we have to voice. We have to like raise our voice over each other. So I don't think we
that
should.
was very funny. Though.
I'd rather keep it a little more subtle like that. Like no, I will not give it to you. Get your own guitar. Those are your two key things. I want to hear get your own guitar, and no, I will not give it to you. In fact, no, I will not give it to you is first. Then get your own guitar because that's like meaner and louder. So yeah. All right, now duck out of frame. Okay, that looks good.
That's wrong
What's wrong about it?
because Bugs Bunny's just in your head.
Bugs Bunny's birthday blowout. More like Bugs Bunny's birthday blowjob.
Great. I guess I gotta get another couch. Great. I guess I gotta get another couch. Great. I guess I gotta get another couch and Great. Sorry. James is laughing too.
Oh, that's gonna help.
Great. I guess I gotta get another couch and a guitar.
Cut.
Great. I guess I gotta get another couch and a guitar.
Not cut.
You like fucking carrots, don't you? Eat that fucking carrot. Eat that fucking carrot. Eat that fucking carrot. Eat that fucking carrot.
rabbits and your fucking carrots, and you shove their fucking carrots in your fucking ass!
Okay.
Wow. Damn. That was some rage right there.
Yeah, how do you like that, Doc? How do you like that? How do you like that shit, nerd? How do you like getting fucked up? How do you like a fucking pie in the face, motherfucker? You like that shit? You like being fucked up? You like getting a fucking pie in the face?
Okay. I'm not playing this shit. Oh shit, you alright?
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, fuck. Okay, that did not work.
That's exactly what Buck said he does when he gets hit on the head.
Kyle's over here playing Mrs. Pac-Man tabletop. Come on, check it out.
It's weird because in this game, the ghosts actually have like little Pac-Man in them, so it makes it kind of confusing because Kyle was asking which guy he is. So he's Miss Pac-Man, but the ghosts have Miss Pac-Man in the ghosts.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's fucking...
That makes no sense at
weird.
all. Okay. Brilliant! Oh, yeah. Because you're nuts.
I thought you really got
You're nuts. What's up, AVGN fans? Sorry there hasn't been a new episode in such a long time. I just want to give you something to hold you over, so let's take a look at my NES collection. As you can see, it's grown at a frightening rate. Many of these games I get as donations, so for those of you that donated some of these, consider this video my personal thanks. I'm pretty close to owning every NES game ever made, but when defining what it means to have every game, it's not so easy. You gotta take into account all the different species of NES. First, there's the official games. They usually come in regular gray cartridges. Some of these were only released in the United States, and some of them were only released in Europe. It's not easy to find a list that accounts for all of them. Then you have all the unlicensed games. These were games made without Nintendo's official seal of approval. The most common of these companies must be Tengen. They usually come in black, but sometimes gray. But like I said, they were pretty common. I remember renting some of these from the video store. I'd see it and go, oh wow, that's a weird looking game. Then you have all the Color Dreams games. These are the really crappy ones that come in blue, sometimes black. Of course, they changed their name to Wisdom Tree and started making Bible games, but I'm sure you know all about that by now. Then you have the Comerica games. These come in gold, but the most unusual thing is the switch in the back. Position B, only use this position if the game does not work with position A. Well, that explains a lot, and check this out. Do not drop, do not get wet, do not leave in direct sunlight. Interesting. Can you feed it after midnight? Then there's the Sachin games. This is when you're really scraping the bottom of the shit barrel. NES lists don't even count these. Look at this, Hellfighter, ooh. And I have no idea what this is all about. There's so many other obscure game companies, I won't mention them all. There's some games which are so rare, like Stadium Events and Nintendo World Championship, that it's pretty much impossible I'll ever get those, unless it's a reproduction cart. I put all my games in alphabetical order, which is a pain in the ass. Some games are hard to tell what letter they start with. Like this one, you think it's just called Gilligan's Island, but turn it around and read the fine print. It's The Adventures of Gilligan's Island. Why not just Gilligan's Island? That's what the show was called. Here's a game, Viper, but really, it's codename Viper. You need a magnifying glass to read it. What's this one called? Intruder, right? Well, no, it's Flight of the Intruder. This one, they were just being idiots. They couldn't fit the whole title. It doesn't matter, I could put these games wherever I want, but when you're trying to check it off the list, it gets real confusing. The Wizards and Warriors games really have a problem with their titles. The first one's called Wizards and Warriors, the second one's called Iron Sword, and the third one's called Wizards and Warriors 3. So do you put them together or alphabetical? It always sucks when the games don't have end labels, but there's one company that makes a very deliberate attempt at being an ass, Jaleco. The game's called City Connection, so why doesn't the end label say City Connection? The title goes here, not the fucking game company. Another thing that brings my piss to a boil is how many times people feel the need to plaster stickers all over the labels. If you have a video game store, do us a favor, don't put the stickers on the side. It's inconvenient when you can't read the title, and even if you try to peel them off, it ruins it. Check this out, Hide Lights 99 cents. This piece of shit's not even worth that much. Oh, and look at this, please rewind. This isn't a videotape. How am I supposed to rewind a fucking game? Some games come in really bad shape. Look at this one. Like, what happened? How did it get like this? I would never do this. I take good care of my games. I think the funniest game cartridge I have is Ultimate League Soccer. Look what it says. Kick-Ass Sports Series? I am holding an NES cartridge that says Kick-Ass. The weirdest game I have is this one, Little Red Hood. It's clearly supposed to be Little Red Riding Hood, but why is it shaped this way? This part on the top, why does it need to stick out? It's not convenient at all because it covers the game next to it. What a fucked up game. Another thing about the NES library that comes to mind is how many baseball games there are. There's so many baseball games I can't even count. But even stranger, I think, is all the golf games. I mean, it's fucking golf. How many games can you make? I own some of the original boxes, but they're harder to find. You know what people used to do with their boxes back in the day? They just throw them in the garbage. For all we knew, it was just packaging. It had no purpose. If only we knew these things would be collector's items. But why is it so hard to find NES games that come with the instruction manual? Is it so hard not to lose them? I used to tape all mine together. I can understand throwing away the boxes, but why the manuals? What did people do with them? Wipe their ass on it? Well, this video got way longer than I thought it would. I just wanted to show my appreciation for helping out. Just by watching my videos and coming to my website, you're supporting me. But it's great that so many of you are sending games and donations by the PayPal button up there. You don't have to do that, but I wanted to show you where it's going toward. I also have to buy DV tapes to shoot the videos, DVD-Rs to record the game footage, and hard drives to store all the data. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes that most people don't know about. So I just want to say thanks for helping out. I know you're all eager to see new nerd episodes, and I just want to let you know they're coming. So thanks a lot. I'll see you later.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Look, I just got it just a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, let me do it from up top. Wait. Ready? Watch. Wait. It's like taking a shit. Watch. Here it goes. Everything's got to be taking a shit.
Yeah.
Ready?
Okay, do it.
Here comes. Ready? You know what's funny? Let's try to do it at the same. Wait, are we lined up?
Okay,
Here?
yeah, okay, here we go.
Wait. Bring yours on top of mine, so I want to make sure.
Okay.
We're lined up. All right, try to do yours. It'll look like a piece of shit, but at the end, it's getting like thinner as it's coming out the ass before it gets snipped off. Oh, wait, I'm trying to get.
Almost. Okay, here we go. Okay.
So, okay, now try to guess where it's gonna come up. Like point to the screen.
All right, I have it up here.
No, it's obviously on the bottom. Somewhere
Okay,
on the bottom.
so down here.
Like somewhere on the bottom.
Down
where you think
here?
It's gonna come out. Yeah.
Down here. All right.
Okay, ready?
Okay, where are you? Are you trying to move yourself out? I was
wrong.
close.
I was over here. You are gonna be right there. Right there. Oh, you got all the way. Oh, you cheated.
Yeah.
Oh, you fucker. You're supposed to stay like on the side. Oh, I forgot.
Woo! Woo!
They're like
Woo!
Ready? Make the popsicle. Like.
Perfect.
Fuck, you're gonna fuck the hole.
Like, see how close we can get.
Oh shit.
Oh,
you motherfucker! That's not fair.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it ridiculous? Like.
You're cheating. You fucker. Let me, sir. Oh god, we need some beer to play this game.
Yeah.
Alright.
You want to get some beer?
We should.
It's funny. You're somewhere. Oh man. Well.
Imagine a ball like coming towards a tennis player, and then all of a sudden it just like turns direction. Oh wait, what happened?
Oh, it's a Triforce.
I'm going
You
into
see that?
Triforce Mountain.
Oh, hey.
Is that what those things are called? Mat screens or something? I don't know.
Overlays, yeah.
Simon, to see this. Simon fucking says.
Yeah.
Simon says go to the kitty cat. Simon says go to the doggy.
That's the only thing I can. Look, it's right on his dick.
He's getting a boner, he's getting a boner, he's getting a boner, he's getting a boner! Oh god, he's got a boner!
Put it
no,
back there,
it's
put it
a
back
dog's
there.
tongue, it's a dog's tongue.
Yeah.
Oh wait, maybe she's pregnant, and that's a a sun man. That's like Solar Man. She's gonna have the solar baby, or that fucking dude from Cocoon.
Okay, go.
What was
Okay.
it, like Sun Man? Oh god, here comes the fucking alien baby. Oh god, my vagina.
And you can steer it too. Try to make it like go. Oh.
I got a point, right?
Oh, what was that? Oh, you mean that?
I can hit
didn't
the reset whenever I want.
Oh, I didn't know that happens.
And I can steer it too at the same time. I made it. I
Yo, I almost made it. All right, now I'm ready to block it this time. Okay. Oh no, I didn't.
Whatever.
Where is it? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, you bastard.
Alright. Oh, fuck that!
Gotcha.
Oh shit! Aww.
And by the way, I think it's like impossible not to touch the blue.
I was
It's like-
extinguished.
extinguished. I'm like trying to get you. There you go.
I was like weaving in and out.
Yeah, we're totally just like, look at that. I make myself disappear. Look, woo. Uh-huh.
Oh, see, I did a torpedo.
Yeah.
See,
This is really bad.
this is really bad. This is worse than the cat and mouse one. This is worse than the fucking haunted house one. I mean.
Oh, yeah, and now it's like, okay, now you're on like maybe 5 states at the same time.
Yeah, this is fucking bullshit.
Like, yeah. In the instructions.
Maui? Am I on Maui?
In the instructions, it tells you that these states aren't really down there.
This is gonna be a good video.
Yeah. Like,
Here, take
I'll
this before the
these,
fucking
yeah.
cat. Here, just fucking
Okay.
take it.
Oh, take the shot, you mean?
Here.
All right, okay.
All right.
All right.
Here's to the United States of America.
Okay.
Here's to the USA.
USA.
I've never
Oh.
taken a shot to the USA
Me-
in my life.
It's America, boy.
America! America! I've drawn James so many fucking times. It's unbelievable. I never thought I'd draw anybody so many fucking times. In the Frankenstein title card for that episode, I drew the back of his head just to do something different because it was like I'd drawn James so many times. It was like, oh my god, like I gotta like I'm gonna draw the back of his head this time because I've done like his profile. I've done the front of his face. All right, so here we have, this is my desk where I draw. This is my light table. This is basically where I do the title cards for the Angry Video Game Nerd. I draw it on just regular paper, and then I use Strathmore Bristol board and ink it on top of that, and then after that I scan it onto my computer. So just right now we're just going through some of the old title cards that we haven't signed yet, and I'm going to sign them, and James is going to sign them. And so yeah, you're getting to see where the title cards are done. Up here I have some comic books and stuff. You can see some of my comic book collection over here. But I just wanted to point out, if anybody cared, a lot of my inspiration and the reason why I like to draw is because of Donald Duck and Carl Barks comic books. when I grew up, like that was pretty much my inspiration and why I wanted to draw. Anyway, so now we're gonna sign some of these title cards. So this was the Ninja Gaiden episode. There was a title over here, the one with Kevin Finn. This is a highlight episode. It really is James signing the title cards, so you know that it's not like a stamp or something like that. Because I always thought when I would get autographs from celebrities, you know, sometimes if you buy like an autograph at a convention or at a store or something, and you don't actually see the celebrity sign, you know, their photo or their album or something like that, you never know if the autograph is authentic.
I've signed so many things too by now. It's like it's like autopilot.
Yeah, people have you sign like Nintendo games and stuff, right?
Yeah, it's funny because when I signed Nintendo games, I used to sign them when I owned them, because you know how you'd write on a game just to so people know that it belongs to
Yeah.
you. Well, I sold a lot of my old Nintendo games, so basically my original autographs are floating around somewhere. So who knows?
From when you were a kid. Here's the Winter Games episode. And I didn't. You can see the Winter Games game isn't in there because once I got into Photoshop, I just I did that part in Photoshop. Sometimes, like I do the coloring in Photoshop, and I ink it by hand. Originally, it was Cheetah Men 2 I had on there, but we took that off for the video. And just called the video Cheetah Men, because actually it should have been called Cheetah Men. That was my mistake. And here's Action 52. This is already signed. James Cat Boo actually chewed that up one time. Or maybe it was the other cat.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, Boo chewed that up one. This is the only title card I have left from the early episodes, from the Wally Bear, the Rocky.
Was that on the DVD? I don't even remember.
No, it wasn't. I just put it on the YouTube version.
Oh wow! I never even seen this.
That's because I just did that like last week, just for the YouTube like version.
Oh okay.
This is the title card for Revisited episode,
Ooh.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and it has all the different like characters. You know, it'd take forever to go through and name all the characters, but you know, you can see them all there.
Well, it's great. Actually, let me see a little more of that.
You know, you got Bosco, and some of these characters weren't actually in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but I threw in a couple characters that I felt like just.
Oh, that's Ichabod. Ichabod's in there.
Yeah, like Ichabod's in there.
Focus, damn it.
Ichabod is in there. Fox and Crow, you know, which aren't in the movie. Pinocchio. This is Scrappy from Columbia Cartoons. Here's James. Roger Rabbit, Jessica Rabbit. Here's like Heckle and Jekyll right there. You know, lots of characters. Anyway, I had a lot of fun drawing that one because, you know, I got to draw a lot of Golden Age cartoon characters, which I thought was fitting because Roger Rabbit has all those kind of characters in the movie. Pong consoles. Sign this here. The old. You can't go further back than that, right, James?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the Little Red Hood one. Looks like James already signed that one. I'll sign it now. Little Red Hood. Horrible game. Street Fighter 2010. That one's not signed yet. This was the Bible Games 2 title card. I'll sign that. James already signed it up top there. This was the front cover to Angry Video Game Nerd Volume 3 DVD. This is Castlevania Part 4. Top Gun. This is for Revisited. I need to sign this. Mike Matei. Okay, and then we have the first title card for the Revisited, which is a parody of
Garage Days revisited.
Garage Days. And this, actually, out of all the title cards I've ever done for the Angry Video Game Nerd, this was the only one, to my memory, that James ever suggested what I should do for it. So this was James's idea, this one here. You see Marty McFly and, you know, Dr. Jekyll, James, and Turtles. Back to the Future title card, and we know that we're going to find out, I guess, that the second game is even worse. And Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Ooh, the Halloween episode. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the first title card I ever did for the Angry Video Game Nerd. Was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one, and I did it just because, I don't know, I felt like doing it, and then it turned into me doing these all the time. So it's funny to have been able to go back and redo that, and I'm glad I got a chance to do that. So I got to put some time and effort into it and be able to draw all the different characters. So I'm pretty happy with that one. That might be my favorite title card that I've done for the series. Yeah, last but not least, we have the Sword Quest video.
It's a big one.
Yeah, and once again, going back to the Carl Barks stuff that I talked about earlier, obviously Uncle Scrooge, you know, I think you can, if you can ever see an influence, I think you see it in this, you know, the nerd sitting in his money bin, basically.
And that's the Atari logo.
Yeah,
there.
and then you have all the different items from Sword Quest, all the different prizes, and then the wine spilling out of the chalice, I think it was called, from the game, is the Atari Fuji logo, and then, you know, the game's down here. And this cash register is a direct sort of influence right off of a Carl Barks painting. So there you go. Angry Video Game Nerd title cards. Hope you enjoyed. Alright, we're in the nerd room here, and we're just gonna go through some different stuff. We're looking at all the stuff fans have sent in, stuff James has bought at game conventions, and just anything. Stuff that got a game store, stuff that James even had since he was a kid, which I think this Nintendo here you had since you were a kid, didn't you?
Yeah, that's this used to be my old name tag right here. It had my name. I guess I tried to peel it off one time. I don't know.
What's the reason you don't use the NES anymore?
The original NES, I don't really use it because it just doesn't work good.
I think it's just funny that the nerd has a fucking toaster.
Yeah, it came from Richard Deleuze, who worked on the. He tried to fix my Jaguar CD unit. That wasn't working. Actually, a lot of people don't know, I don't think, that I have a working Jaguar CD. And the only problem now is deciding on a Jaguar CD game.
Right.
And I played a few of them.
Where are your Jaguar games and your Jaguar
Okay.
CD games?
Well, I just built this Atari shelf right here. This is specifically for Atari games. These are all the Jaguar games I have in a box. Here's all the Jaguar CD games I have in a box. Here's the ones that I have in jewel cases. And then down here, of course, it's Atari 2600 boxes. A few.
Wait. Can you go through a few of the Jaguar games? Because I don't know much about Jaguar. What Jaguar CD games do you have?
Well, just so you know, more of them are down here. These are like the cartridges. Basically.
Like I see this one, like Cybermorph and Dino Dudes, but I don't know what all the rest of these are.
Yeah, because they don't have any end labels. Fucking bastards. So I mean, yeah, I have to like look at each of these games to see what they are.
Have you played any of those?
I played some of them.
Have you played any Jaguar CD games, or
Oh yeah.
is there any that you remember?
I played them all pretty much.
Oh, you have?
I don't own that many. Like I didn't play Myst because I know what Myst is, so
Right.
I'm not really concerned.
That used to be like a popular computer game, I think.
Yeah, Dragon's Lair is this one is kind of more like the you know, the actual
It's not like the Nintendo game.
Yeah, like the Nintendo game was way different from
Right.
Dragon's Lair used to be like an interactive
So it's like the arcade kinda.
Yeah. Battle Morph, you know, it's like, I mean, the thing about these games, I played them and they're just kind of mediocre. It's really not, you know, the things that seem to make the best videos are Nintendo games, and that's why I've done so many Nintendo games, because it's just those are the ones that, I don't know, they just turn out the best.
They're trying to figure out of all these friggin' games in this room, what should be the game to review.
I mean, I don't spoil too many things, but Jurassic Park has been on the list for a long time. But the thing about Jurassic Park is that there are like tons of Jurassic Park games.
I know
like,
there's one on Genesis.
There's multiple ones on Genesis.
There's multiple ones. I've only played one of them.
Yeah, I'll show you. Well, there's Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park.
Isn't there like a Sega CD?
There's
Jurassic
like
Park?
a Jurassic Park game on like every
Everything?
single system.
Jeez.
And the thing is, like, you know, like there's one on 3DO right here, you know. And the thing about all these Jurassic Park games is that they're all different. Like here's the Sega CD version.
They're completely different games.
Completely different. Like this one is kind of more like a point and click game, you know. Here's
there it is.
This is the Rampage edition one.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you see that up there?
It's a little dark, but I can kind of see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Hang on. Oh yeah. By the way, there it is. I was just looking for that. Street Fighter 2 on Commodore 64.
And you've played that, right?
Well, here's the thing. The Commodore 64 is really temperamental. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I got as far as the screen where you select the characters and then it froze. So I didn't actually see the actual fighting screen.
And what is this here?
This is a... it's basically... I mean, it's Genesis and... What's the other one? It's NES, 8-bit, and Genesis. So basically you play a Nintendo and a Genesis game, apparently.
So it's like one of those multi-console, like an FC Twin type of thing. What are all these back here?
Oh, Commodore 64.
Those are the Commodore 64 cartridges.
Yeah.
Okay.
And of course, there's Commodore 64 cassettes and Commodore 64 discs.
Commodore 64 cassettes. Let's look at one of those. This is some kind of Transylvania cassette. Isn't that crazy that you could play a game on a cassette?
Yeah, it really is.
How can you play a game on a cassette tape?
Yeah, Big Trouble in Little China.
Big Trouble in Little China, the cassette tape game.
And I got Friday the 13th on cassette, Ninja Turtles.
Wow.
You know what's really weird? On disc, the Simpsons arcade game.
Really?
Check this out.
On a floppy?
On a it's and you know what? Just so you know, the Simpsons arcade game was never ever released on any home console except the Commodore 64.
So that's the same. That's like the real arcade game.
This is, I guess, you want to try it?
Okay.
Let's just. I don't know if it's gonna work or not because this thing is.
Okay, this will be good. We're gonna try to get the Commodore going right now, because we've tried to do this before and there's always been some kind of problem whenever we try to get this thing going.
Yeah, this thing, the Commodore 64 is like the most annoying.
Temperamental piece of shit.
It really is.
By the way, I love the Ninja Gaiden poster.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. First of all, I hate this shit. Like, why couldn't you just type in load? Instead, it's load, load, parentheses, asterisk, parentheses, comma, 8, comma, 1. And there we go. Now it's trying to load up the disc.
All right. And this usually takes about 3 hours, right?
Yeah. I mean, it depends. It's not even doing anything right now.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
That's why I said when we started doing this that this thing never fucking works.
It never works. But it's always different. It'll either not do anything, or like you'll actually get into the game and it'll freeze, or
Yeah.
like you just never know with this thing why it doesn't work sometimes. Because you know, some of these games might be made for newer Commodore models, and like, well, we tried it. We didn't get very far at all.
So, Flight Commander and Cosmic Commander, huh?
That was an abandoned video. It was I was gonna do Atari accessories, and then there wasn't much to say about them.
Right.
You just fly like a plane or something, and they don't, you know. Well, I used this in the Atari Jaguar video.
Yeah.
I was like using it as like a gun.
This thing does look pretty interesting, though. Cosmic Commander. What's all that shit?
Just bunch of shit.
Just a bunch of shit?
Atari 2600, Wonder Wizard, Intellivision 2. I got the PAL Super Nintendo. I got the Super Famicom. Yeah, Virtual Boy, the Action Max.
Oh,
is
the
back
Action
there.
Max. Ooh.
Yeah.
I like your Rolling Rock clock.
Yeah, the Rolling Rock clock.
Here is your Nintendo Power collection. There's the Vectrix.
Vectrix, yeah, that thing's cool.
What's going on up here?
These are Odyssey 2 games. Here's the actual cartridges, and here's the boxes. I always like the covers of these things. Doesn't that look cool?
The Odyssey. You haven't done that in a video, right?
No,
The Odyssey 2?
They're going to be tough because there's not much to say about these kind of games. But
And then up here you got some Neo Geo games.
yeah, these are Neo Geo, which are huge. I once showed it in the intro of a video where I put it on a scale and it weighs like 60 pounds or something. And no, it doesn't actually weigh 60 pounds. People ask me about that all the
It's a
time.
joke, right?
It's just a joke, yeah.
Or I guess you probably showed these in your Pong video.
Poly 6, yeah. And then I think I showed that in the Pong video, yeah.
Now, here's a question. Why do you have a TV right there? Do you ever play that TV?
You know what? This TV is like the only one that the Odyssey worked on. This Odyssey right here.
The original Odyssey.
The original Odyssey. This is the only TV that it really worked on.
So that's why you keep it around?
Because it has the, it just had the right connection on the back, basically. So I keep it around.
Just in case you want to play the Odyssey.
Yeah, I guess it's mostly for, or anything. I could plug anything to it, but because I have so many systems, and at a certain point when you have so many like game systems in one room, eventually you're going to start to need more TVs because, you know, what can you do?
Here we got, these are boxes for 3DO, right? Are there actually games in here, or are these just the boxes?
Games are in there.
Oh, games are in there.
But the games inside these boxes, they come in like if you open one of these up, they usually come in like jewel cases. So what you get also is like, you know, these are all 3DO games here, and also CDI, PlayStation, and then it goes to Sega Dreamcast, and then random shit at the end.
TurboGrafx 16 CD.
Yeah, I only have 2 of them right now. I need to get more, but
Okay.
all I have is Fighting Street.
Okay, that's the first Street Fighter,
Yeah,
right?
I did that for the video, so
Okay.
like that was why I got it. And then it came from the desert, which I played once.
Was it good or bad?
It was kind of mediocre.
Mediocre. Genesis and Sega Master System games here.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you did the Rocky Sega Master System game, and I don't really remember you doing any other Master System games. Do you remember? Did you have Master System when you were a kid?
You know, the story on Master System, no, I never had it as a kid. There was one kid on the neighborhood who had the Master System, and this was when Genesis was starting to, you know, get popular. And I went over his house, and he was like, "Oh, you want to play some Sega?" And back then, if you said Sega, you meant Sega Genesis. 'Cause
Right.
that was the only one.
Oh, and
knew.
he had
And then-
that.
Yeah, and then he goes, "Oh, it's a Sega Master System." I'm like, "Oh fuck, Sega Master System." I'm thinking it's gonna be even better. Because, that
You thought it was like the newer
yeah,
thing?
it was like, you know, that was the Sega. This is the Sega Master System. So I'm like, oh, this is gonna be even better.
You didn't realize it was
Yeah.
older.
And we played it, and it was like, what is this piece of shit? And he's like, oh, well, this is before the Genesis. I'm like, oh, well, that sucks. Well, why wasn't the Genesis called the Master System then?
So I see there's Alf on the Master System.
Willie, ah!
Hey, you know what I find funny? Out of everything in the room, the only thing you seem to really have much room left for is Atari. That's the only one you made. You specifically made a little more room to get some more.
Oh, this room changes all the time because when you're collecting games, it's hard when you have so many different kinds of games. Because if this room was full of DVDs, it would all be DVDs, I guess. But since they're games and they're all different
Sizes, you mean?
platforms, different sizes and everything. But not even so much the sizes, but I mean, yeah, that's a part of it too. But you want to keep the Sega games with the Sega games, and like, you know, Nintendo with Nintendo.
So it's hard to figure out a way to organize it. Is what you're trying to say?
It's like you need to leave space for every single kind of game there is. Like right now, if I want to put in like another, say the Super Nintendo games were all full.
Well,
And then I
so,
get
just to
another-
explain to people, like he has all the Super Nintendo games over here, like above the TV. But then he's got so many. See, they won't all fit right there above the TV, so it continues on
Yeah.
up here. And as he gets more Super Nintendo games, it's just gonna
push everything
Yeah,
else.
he's gonna get that. They're gonna keep going, and then he's gonna have to push this stuff over, and then, you know. So that's why James is saying like the room keeps changing because as you get more games, you have to keep rearranging the room.
Yeah, and like I might get one new game and there isn't room for it, so then I end up having to like
Move
rearrange
everything.
and like building new shelves. I'm actually happy right now. I was able to clear off one clean shelf.
I
right
see
here.
that. You have one shelf.
Yeah.
So you still got room left to get some more games then.
Yeah, and I just got this vent put in too because like I finally got central air down here because I know a lot of people don't know, but this basement is hot as hell.
Or it
especially when
used to be.
Yeah, right now.
I
it's
remember
really-
when we shot the Batman video.
If you
we
film
were
anything,
sweating
like-
balls down here. All right, so let's look down here in this corner. I've never really like. What is all this down here?
Oh, this is all.
Like, what are those gray boxes there?
Action Max.
Those are Action Max. I've never played Action Max.
Yeah, Action Max are actual.
It looks like a VHS tape.
They're VHS games. This
VHS games. Not a
Yeah.
VHS tape, but a VHS games. It's like a VHS tape.
It is a VHS tape.
I never played it or heard of it, so I don't know. I'm confused.
I thought about doing a video of it before, but it didn't really. There wasn't much to say about it.
Is it like a movie?
It's like see, this just pops ghostly. Oh, this isn't shrink.
Can you rent those from like the video store?
No.
Oh, look at the ghost. It looks like.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Well, see what it is you put the tape in, and then the tape has all these ghosts and stuff, and then the Action Max comes with a gun, so you shoot it at the TV screen, and there's like a sensor you put on the TV, and when the ghosts come, there's like little lights on them, and I guess it works kind of like the Duck Hunt, like the zapper.
Right.
And if you shoot the target, then it counts it as a point.
Huh.
But it's
That's bizarre.
It's really bizarre.
All right, and then above that, you got your Sega CD games, and then these are 32X. These are more 32X. And this is the Sega Saturn games. You got a lot of Sega Saturn games.
Yeah.
Alone in the Dark, Amok.
Well, you know what you're saying about Gex?
Oh,
it's on Saturn too.
So it's on Saturn too.
Yeah. Loaded. I remember Loaded. Loaded was fun. I played it on a PlayStation.
That's a good game.
It's monotonous, but it's fun. You just go around and shoot the shit out of everybody. Lately, I've been sort of just going by the moment. Like, okay, what game do I feel like doing right now? Because if I'm doing something that I had on a list like a year ago, it's more fresh if I just pick one and get inspired right now. So what Mike and I are gonna do is just play some games today and actually just get inspired.
My next question, what is that?
Oh, this?
Yes.
Oh, this? I've been waiting to play this. I haven't played it yet.
What the? I never saw this in my life.
It's like a...
Victor Max?
Well,
Virtual
yeah.
I'd never even heard of this.
Well, it says it works with Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, and you hook it up, like that.
Is it kind of like Virtual Boy?
It's kind of like a Virtual Boy, but all it is, I think, is that you just play your Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis.
I want to play
games.
that shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
It says that it's for Super Nintendo and Genesis, and here's connectors, and that goes into, obviously it goes into like Genesis, but there's no, like, this is the other connector, and that's obviously not Super Nintendo. Then there's this, and that's not Super Nintendo either.
Let me figure out what we're gonna do. Like, I don't even know what this is. Like, there's no instructions in here.
Great.
And what's funny is, like, I remember this thing from my youth, and I like begged my parents to get it for me one time, like for Christmas. And then by the time Christmas came, I think I remember it. We actually did get it, and we couldn't figure it out, and we had to like bring it back to the store.
It was the same situation that's going on right now.
Exactly. So I think that's what happened, and it comes with this weird thing. It says it may not work for these games and stuff.
Okay.
Or
it may not work at all.
What I think all it is like you view the games like inside these like goggles,
Mm-hmm.
and like, I would take my glasses off, but this is
right.
And it says that like if you turn your head, the game moves and stuff. So I don't know. It doesn't come with instructions. It says. It has a resume.
It's like a piece of paper.
It's a resume from the Victor Max. Objective: to deploy his creative skill and virtual reality know-how to manufacture a breakthrough headset, creating a global virtual reality empire in which he achieves maximum power and total self-appreciation. Who is he?
What are they talking about? What does this have to do with hooking up the fucking thing to the Super Nintendo?
I don't know. Birthplace? Question mark.
Whose birthplace?
Victor Max, whatever.
Victor Max?
Current home in the.
That's like if you get the legend, like you open up the Legend of Zelda and inside is like Miyamoto's birth certificate or something. It's like, who fucking cares? Like,
favorite movie on hologram in his private theater, The Godfather.
Wait, The Godfather? Hologram? What?
Yeah. Working on, commanding, overpowering the terrified staff of his revolutionary virtual reality headset.
So it's like a joke?
Yeah, this whole thing is just like a joke resume.
You know what would be better than a joke resume? How about some fucking, like tell us how to hook it up?
Yeah. Nickname, Control Freak, Mr. Control Freak. Favorite childhood memory. He doesn't have one since he doesn't admit to ever being a child. Prized possession, the blueprints of his virtual reality headset and the ability to have his first and last names connected, his virtual mind. Education, at birth his brain already contained all the knowledge of 12 years of schooling. At age 8 he attended Yale, which he referred to as jail, but it became clear that my services were no longer required. belief, work experience, family, personal heroes, the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and himself.
What?
Philosophy of life: no matter the odds against us, we must pursue our dreams from the womb to the tomb. Zoom. This is the most bizarre thing I've ever
4
read in my
horsemen
life.
of the apocalypse?
It has nothing to do with anything. All we want to know is how to hook this
All
thing
we want
up.
is like a virtual reality, it's like fucking Genesis
Look.
or Super Nintendo game.
Okay, it says that this thing works with your Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis. Yeah, this really looks like it would hook up to a Super Nintendo or a Sega Genesis. But then,
That's like for the back of a computer.
yeah,
That's like for a PC.
uh-huh. And then you got this. Oh, okay, it's like an adapter.
Right.
So we're going to plug this in, and then, of course,
Right, do that shit.
at the other end, it's going to have the
Super
the
Nintendo.
Super Nintendo. No,
Right.
no,
Is that an S video?
no, and no. Well,
And what is this? That's like an S
this
video
is like
cable?
a Commodore 64.
Ah.
Maybe it'll work with the Commodore 64 then.
Virtual
Look at this.
Commodore.
It's just like a squid of just wires.
It's a squid of wires. Oh shit.
You
so
know what?
how do we hook it up? What?
This isn't the Super Nintendo thing, is it? Actually, like that.
Oh.
I didn't even think about. Oh, never mind.
Oh, it doesn't fit?
All right, never mind then.
It doesn't fit.
No. Okay, there is physically no way that this thing can connect to the Super Nintendo. Nothing.
Well, forget the Super Nintendo. Let's try the Genesis because it does have the like Genesis things.
Yeah.
That's the stick that.
It's a stick with, like, a
once
little-
once you decide that this thing doesn't work, that's the stick that you stick up your ass. That's the stick they give you to stick up your ass.
What the fuck?
They just.
What the fuck is this thing? Like.
All right, so we're trying to get the AC adapter into the Victor Max.
Okay, well that's just like a screw. That's another screw. That's another screw. Another screw.
Come on, there's no fucking
there's-
place to plug it in.
That's some faulty design when you can't even plug in the AC power.
Oh wait, does that go into the end of this cord or whatever? Where's that cord?
Oh, are you kidding me?
Does that fit into there?
It does. Yes.
Oh,
look.
I'm a genius.
This thing fits
So the AC adapter goes into the cord
into the cord, which
All
is
right.
going into. This is weird.
in your power outlet.
Oh my God! Look at this. Just look. It doesn't fit this way. It doesn't fit this way. It wants to go like that.
Like sideways?
Wait a minute. Why is this so difficult? Jeez.
All right. It is on. What is the game we're playing here?
Doesn't matter.
Hardcore. All right. Contra.
Contra Hardcores.
All right, with virtual reality, or it's not even virtual reality. What is it again? It's like
I don't know. I have no idea. Well, you know, I do have to say it has a strap at least, so that it's better than the Virtual Boy. They actually made a strap for it. It's not very comfortable. I actually feel like it's about to break my nose.
it looks like the Virtual Boy, except it's black instead of red. All right, so what are you seeing right now?
Nothing.
All right,
Like the question is, how do we hook up video to that thing?
Or-
I mean, the video is not going to come through the controller. It doesn't have anything.
What do these do? Like 1, 2, 3?
Like there's like buttons on it? Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
That
I
looks
have-
like the switch on like Nintendo World Championships.
If we just had like some RCA cables like that to plug in,
But there's no RCA cable
There's nothing.
connectors on this.
there's like no way to connect it.
What does this stick do?
Well,
You know what's funny is the stick doesn't even go into any of these holes.
and why is there like a little like clamp at the end?
Maybe the clamp. What could the clamp onto? What's that like loose like? It has like a hole on it, so something probably goes into that too. Oh no, it doesn't fit. This thing sucks. Okay, maybe this. Like maybe you put this on here.
Oh, you think?
Oh wait, I think I actually,
really?
actually I think that's it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hang on.
Yeah, look, in the picture, it's like. Actually, I still don't get it. Look.
Oh, oh my God! You know what the clamp does? The clamp goes under your shirt like this. So you. So it'd be like this, or something.
Gotta be like the kid in the picture.
Yeah, basically make it like the picture.
What's this kid reading? There's like the kid's like reading the YMCA.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh my God.
It's like this. Look, see that like thing? There we go. If I could just get that on there, it's something like that. It's supposed to be. So that's how it's supposed to stay on your head. I guess though that if you tilt your head, like the pole keeps it like.
I don't have the slightest idea.
The pole, that's how like the thing stays straight. Cause you know how the Virtual Boy, like there's no strap and you have to like kind of like hold it or put it on the ground. This is their solution.
They really
problem.
got a good solution this time. They got this one down.
This thing sucks. It clamps to your fucking shirt. And what's funny is, like, I kind of get what they were going for, but this part of it doesn't even like connect to this very well.
Oh.
Piece of shit I've never fucking seen. Look at this.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, this thing sucks. What if you forgot, like you took it off and then you forgot to like take this off and then you're like walking around town like, hey, what's going on, guys? What's going on? You know what? And if it's two players, you get one clamp on this side, and then you get the other clamp on the other side, and you clamp each other together like you're Siamese twins.
No instructions, but it comes with a fucking resume. Well, look at this. Well, I mean, the Genesis that I have hooked up right now is the Model 2. And it says, this unit will not work with the new compact design Sega Genesis game console. What the hell is that?
The new compact design.
Could that mean the Model 2?
Well, there's 3 different Genesises,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. Maybe it only works with the original? Alright, I just figured out, we tried to get the old Genesis, and I was looking at, like, so the Genesis always had that fucking thing. So now we're gonna find out, actually, I still don't know. We're gonna find out right now.
Will it fit?
Will it fit? It fits.
It fits.
So we gotta hook up the Genesis now. Think you have any Genesis AC adapters?
I think so.
Do you have any spare AC adapters?
Spare AC adapters?
Alright, Genesis AC adapter.
Jaguar. Let's see. Sega? What kind of Sega is this though? Oh, okay. That's yeah.
That's a European one or something.
Yeah, this is another Sega. This is Class 2.
All right.
Guess what? This is not fitting. Well, wrong Genesis.
So maybe that was for the different model Genesis.
Maybe. Maybe, or who knows? Sega CD or fucking 32X.
What is that thing on the
We
back?
made another discovery. This thing in the back. I mean, this is some kind of
That's an Atari
video out or something. Yeah, I think so. Maybe that is the other thing on the.
Oh.
You know, if we plug it into here, then.
If we had if there was instructions in this box, this would probably be a hell of a lot easier. Basically, we're just not going to use that. We're not going to use this anymore. We're going to
put a controller in here. Still, it doesn't answer the question, how would this work on Super Nintendo, but we're going to try it.
For now, we're just trying to figure this out. Yeah, right? How would this work on Super Nintendo?
That's like totally wrong, like advertising.
Yeah.
So look, we have the controller port plugged in the front from the same like squid adapter or whatever you want to call it. And in the back, we have this thing connected to the AV out. So now we actually do have a video source going out. Now that's another like source. So that's actually just like an external connector. I don't know what it does because I've never ever had to connect anything to it until now. But
until you were trying to use this fucking headset thing with the
So look at this
clamp.
Look at this fucking mess.
All right, so we got it working. Here we go. He's playing it. The Victor Max. Finally. What does it look like?
Looks like shit.
Well, does it look like virtual reality though?
No.
Explain what it looks like.
And the screen, I would compare it to like a Game Gear, Like it kind of has that washed out look to it. It doesn't go into your peripheral vision either. Like you're just seeing like a square in front of your eyes. You know what I mean?
Was the goal of the Victor Max to be virtual reality?
Yeah, I mean,
I thought you were saying it was just to get it like closer to your eyes or something.
well, I mean, if you want to do that, you just sit closer to the TV. It's just like the whole weight of this thing rests on the ridge of your nose. Oh my god, and it's actually really hurting my eyes to like try and play this. I can't even do it any longer than that.
Alright, here we go. Okay, now I'm playing it. One player. Oh wow, this is really hurting my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hang on a second. Alright, let me try it again. Alright, Jesus. Oh man, I don't know. I don't think I can do this.
No kidding.
So this thing, if you play it, it gives you a headache. That's fun.
This makes the Virtual Boy look like God.
Well, the Virtual Boy I don't like. It's all red and everything, but at least you can play the games, and at least it's kind of got like, it's not really virtual, but it's like 3D, but at least it does something. This doesn't do anything other than hinder your gaming experience.
This thing is a piece of fucking shit.
And let's see, what else you got over here? I see you got the Sega 3D glasses up there. So that's another, not virtual reality, but 3D glasses? What would you use that for? Do you have a game?
Yeah, this is for the Sega Master System. There's like maybe 4 or something games that work with it.
Have you ever used?
I haven't used it. I don't even know if I have the games that are compatible, but
I've never played that in my life.
it's just some kind of 3D. We could try it if I have the games.
All right, so now we're trying out the Sega 3D glasses, and we're playing Zaxxon 3D.
Zaxxon 3D.
So it's like kind of like crappy old school 3D. It gets plugged in there into the front of the Sega Master System. And what do you think of the 3D so far?
Well, some people can see 3D better than others, and I don't think I can see it very good.
It's kind of like crappy 3D.
Kinda. It's better than Rad Racer. I'll tell you that.
Right.
So am I trying to like wear my glasses underneath them?
I guess it doesn't help to wear glasses.
I mean, I could actually see way better now that the glasses are on. But still, I see like I'm seeing double vision.
All right, now we're trying out Space Harrier 3D.
And it kind of looks like 3D World Runner.
3D World Runner. That was a Nintendo game, right?
Yeah.
I don't really remember that
Look
game.
at those TIE Fighters.
Oh my god, TIE Fighters. That's such a Star Wars
Look at
ripoff. Speaking of 3D, and speaking of George Lucas, what do you think about that there's going to be 3D Star Wars movies coming out?
You know what? I kind of predicted that. Because when the special editions and everything and came out, it was like, okay, well, you know, VHS, DVD, next Blu-ray, and it's like, okay, well, what could possibly be next? And the only thing was 3D.
Right.
And
now that Nintendo's having like the 3DS and all that.
And what's going to happen after 3D? Like, I don't see how it could go past that. Like hologram or like...
It'll be like the holodeck on Star Trek: The Next Generation. Well, what do you think of this? I mean, just in this game, like, what's the 3D like in this game compared to the other game? Is this worse, or was the other one better?
I don't think I can see it very good. Like,
It's not working out very good.
To me, it looks...
That's the Death Star, by the way.
Yeah.
That was the fucking Death Star.
Oh, that's funny. The nerd is a funny man. Reviewing old school games that are bad and he makes everybody giggle, we all laugh together. I mean, classics like Ninja Gaiden and Castlevania to games about boning, like Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. So narrowing down the best moments of the last year, it's a tough thing to do, so we asked James himself to get his little hand. Hey, I'm Stuttering Craig for Screw Attack's Top 10 AVGN Moments of the Last Year.
Number 10.
The original Pitfall? I mean, that game was a classic, but the NES sequel? Yeah, not so much. And the nerd could tell literally from the very beginning of the game.
Nice. fucking beautiful. The first ladder you see drops you into a pit where you get killed by a bird or a bat, whatever it is. And even if it wasn't there, I'd fall on the spikes. Put every kind of obstacle we can possibly think of in the very beginning of the game. You know, I'm disappointed. Couldn't there have been lava on top of the spikes with fire sharks swimming in it? Couldn't there be more spikes coming from the sides ready to close in and squash me while stabbing at the same time? How about some laser cannons and upside down volcanoes? You want to be even more efficient? Why even have the ladder? Why not just start the game falling down the pit? Fucking assholes.
Number 9.
So the original Castlevania actually brought a ton to the table when it first came out. But let's be honest, nothing quite as important as moldy-ass, dirty meat in walls.
The only thing that replenishes your health are food that Simon conveniently finds in the walls. I always thought it was a roasted turkey or a carved ham right out of a Tom and Jerry cartoon. However, the instruction manual says that it's a pork chop. Okay, well that's a pretty big pork chop. Who cooked it anyway and hid it in the fucking wall? And if you were Simon Belmont, would you eat an old pork chop that you found in a wall? It must be fucking dirty.
I do have to say, that would be convenient. If all I had to do was just whip the wall when I was hungry, this wall would break. And if there's a fucking pork chop in this wall, I would so eat it.
Number 8.
All right, so let's be honest. Most gamers are dudes, and you know what dudes don't want to do? Watch crappy-ass chick flicks. So why would you want to play one, let alone a horrible one? I mean, awful.
Take your clothes off, Jane.
Oh, shit.
You know, we get at least 200 qualified applicants for every position here. It's those people who do that little extra thing. They're the ones who get ahead.
Oh, what a bad joke. It doesn't even have any relevance now. He just told her to take off her clothes. He might as well say straight out, suck my cock.
Take your damn clothes off!
What a pervert. And what's with all the filters?
Number 7.
A Famicom that turns into Optimus Prime? Where the hell does he come up with this stuff?
So now, is it any wonder why this game was never released outside of Japan? 'Cause nobody else wants to play this fucking shit. Well, I gotta do what I gotta do. One shall stand, one shall shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who are you?
My name is Optimus Prime.
Well, you don't look anything like me.
I thought you were made of sterner stuff. Number 6.
The nerd's ass is nearly as famous as the nerd himself. I mean, the dude's dropped a deuce on like everything. So what better to add to the list of things with his poo-poo on it than a console named after a kitty cat that also looks like a toilet?
So that's about $450 total I blew on 2 dead Jaguars. And these things are rare, so when the only 2 that I can manage to get my hands on just don't work, that leads me to believe that these things most definitely are self-aware. They don't want to work. You can't make them. They just refuse to be reviewed. And I've never had that happen. So, the end. I gotta take a shit.
Number 5.
Oh, Michael, we'll miss you, buddy. You sick, child-loving, skin-color changing, plastic surgery-getting son of a bitch.
Oh my God!
Number 4.
We've all played those games where you just need a ton of lives to do anything in it. So on Terminator on the NES, the nerd devised a plan to get those lives and dominate. Oh.
The only hope you have is to spend hours and get as many extra lives as possible. You'll lose them fast, but at least you'd have enough to keep going for a while. But who has the patience to do this?
And we're not talking emulators or save states or any of that. We're talking real life, sit in front of your TV, holding the A button. Sounds like fun, right? Yeah. Well, check it out. I got an idea. Get yourself a wrench or something like this here, and you just clamp it down on the A button, just like that. And there you go. Just sit back and you don't gotta do a damn thing. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. I'm all refreshed, ready to play some more Terminator with all new extra lives. All 6 of them. 6? Only 6? Okay, I gotta be honest. It's only 1 digit. I didn't expect more than 9. But why a random number like 6? That means that some fucked up masochist actually programmed it that way, made a decision, let's see, well, anything more than 6, that's too much. Fucking asshole.
Did you know since the beginning of time, Olympic video games have sucked? Did you know that? Well, Winter Games is no exception. So after being tortured by the figure skating portion over and over again, the nerd did what he did best. Destroys it.
This is a blizzard of balls! I can't believe humanity was capable of degrading itself so low as to produce such an insulting catastrophe of ass! Do not store in extreme temperatures. Do not immerse in water. Do not clean with benzene, thinner, alcohol, or other such solvents. Do not hit or drop cartridge. Do not attempt to disassemble. Like that.
Burn, motherfucker, burn! Number 2.
Nothing says hilarity like beating the ever-loving crap out of one of America's favorite cartoon characters. Again.
Yeah. What's up, Doc? That feels good, Doc. Yeah, just like good old times, Doc. Like when I shoved Elmer Fudd's head up the Tasmanian Devil's fucking asshole. Yeah. How's it feel to be a dying man, nerd? You're a dead man. You're a dead man.
Bullshit! I knew it.
You're gonna die, nerd.
I don't give a fuck. I'm taking you with me. Oh, you like to play with bombs, huh? Well, bombs away, you Woody Bunny fucking pecker piece of shit.
It's number 1.
Why did you let them do that, Capcom? Why did you let them? So the nerd is a big movie guy, right? And Godzilla is one of his favorite franchises. So naturally, he wanted to play it on the NES. But you know what? It sucked balls. And he was pissed. But you know what? He got more pissed when he played the new school Godzilla games and realized he was born way too early. I mean, if you see him pissed, this sent him way over the edge.
Why couldn't I have those games when I was a kid? God damn it, I was born too fucking early. Instead, I have to grow up with these miserable pieces of shit fucking anal jugs. These games suck Baragon sweaty ball sack. I'd rather get an electric shock from sucking Mechagodzilla's mechanical wiener. These games are shit, drizzling out of the smog monster's rancid putrid a-hole. And then being swallowed and barfed up by Anguirus while I lay on his spikes getting Gigan's buzzsaw up my ass, while Desodroya dumps his diabolical diarrhea all over my face. Man, it's just a bunch of fuck. It's a pile of cunt. Fuck, shit, fuck. Cunt. Fuck. God damn it. I just said fuck from the bottom of my heart, and I said every curse that there is. There's nothing left. So you know what? Somebody's got to invent a new curse word. I think I got it. This game, these fucking games are... Oh yeah. It's that bad.
Back then, there weren't too many video games where you can play as a celebrity, so that's why it was a big deal. There's a variety of special moves which are kind of cool. Michael can spin, throw his hat, grab his crotch.
Based on secrets, but there's a difference between secret and just fucking impossible. It's like you want to know how to beat the game? Well, you gotta buy our magazine, you dumb little shits.
There's no thought process. You're just blasting away blocks. The same way the game's blasting away all your fucking brain cells. Atari, ah yes, a name so dearly loved from the golden age of history. Okay, it was the dark ages. The 5200 was an oversized piece of shit. Atari threw their hat in the ring again with the 7800. Afterwards, Atari stopped naming their consoles after numbers and instead started naming them after cats.
And it was announced as the first 64-bit game system.
The controllers were huge.
This started a little trend I like to call the Bit Wars. Nobody ever talked about bits before that, and nobody ever talked about bits since. And what are bits anyway? Nobody knew, they're just bits. Try explaining that to your parents. The fucking Jaguar CD.
It looks just like a toilet. Yeah, it's a fucking toilet. Attack of the Mutant Penguins.
This is the weirdest game I've ever played.
Kasumi Ninja. What is this? He shoots fireballs at his dick?
Where did you learn to fly?
Every single time you hit something, it says that.
You learn to fly.
Oh shit! Jaguar, I've had all I can take. You're the most fucking... Did you just growl at me? Oh god!
It was an epic, revolutionary idea, and it paved the way for the stealth genre. Snake would become one of the classic video game characters, and of course it was one of the most popular names of the 80s, next to Michael. I always think of Snake from Escape from New York, or the wrestler Jake the Snake, and his full name is Solid Snake. Might as well just be Erect Cock. hell goes around punching dogs?
The Magnavox Odyssey was released in 1972, making it the world's first home video game console. So when it comes to going back to the past, you can't go back much more than this. This is the Nerdy Turd. I cloned him from my own shit. Alright, Nerdy Turd, you ready to play some Odyssey? Bet your ass you are. Oh, look, he's got a nuclear boner. Nuclear boner! You take one look at that logo and you just know there is no gold at the end of that rainbow, because this, my friends, is the unholy stamp of death.
Look at this. Cluttered pixels, scrambled textures, shit flying everywhere. It's a disaster.
I don't want to play this. I really don't want to play this. But I might as well get it over with. It's like getting a needle. Might not be too pleasant, but it'll be over before you know it. What a piece of fucking dog shit.
Who is this guy? He's taller than you, and aren't you supposed to be the Terminator? Looks like I'm jerking him off. Like, holy lord, that is some fuck right there. Look at him go. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, God. Isn't that just a weird thought to play a game on a friggin' cassette tape? Let's play Transformers. I can't even see that fucking thing. Couldn't they use any more colors? And everything's so small, so fast, and moves at such irregular patterns, hitting your mark is like trying to piss into a shot glass that's spinning on a record player that's strapped to a running cheetah's back while you're riding a unicycle on a tightrope blindfolded.
Is it any wonder why this game was never released outside of Japan? 'Cause nobody else wants to play this fucking shit. One shall stand, one shall shift. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's educational? I don't want to be educated. I want to rot my brain. But educational or not, these games are horrible abominations of space and time that give insult to the very fabric of nature itself.
You're going to jail for what you did to me.
What'd he do to you?
He wanted me to strip for him to get a job.
You're disgusting.
So, who do you want to make the first move? If you want John to do it, hit A now.
John throws caution to the wind and pursues Jane. Be careful!
What kind of fucked up game is this?
Yeah. What's up, Doc?
Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle. I can't wait to play this. I'd rather press my face against the hippopotamus's butt while it muck spreads. Come on, I thought Toons liked to get beat up.
We do, Doc. But you know what we don't like? Getting shit on the fucking face! Yeah.
Let's play charades. Who am I?
If you guessed Pitfall Harry, then you're right. Good old Harry got his start in Pitfall, the classic Atari game, but he didn't start acting like an asshole until the NES came along. Super Pitfall, one of the most deceptive uses of the word super in video game history. You want to know why? You want to know why this game super sucks? You want to see how hard they cranked up the diarrhea dial? Just watch. And how does Godzilla jump without bending his knees? Looks like he's bouncing on a trampoline. What are these things? Evil totem poles? What's this, too? What's that? What's everything? Did they just send Godzilla to some shithole planet that happens to be the garbage can of the cosmos where everything that never existed got thrown away? You thought the first game was bad? This is an insult to the first game. They might as well have Godzilla in a clown suit jumping on a pogo stick. Super Godzilla. Ooh, now we're bringing super into it. That means we're not playing around anymore. Time to get serious. When would Wayne and Garth ever be fighting spiders and ninjas? Who cares, right? As long as the game says Wayne's World, kids will want it. This doesn't have anything to do with Wayne's World. Did they think they were making a game of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Party on! This is going to be a big-ass Castlevania marathon with my own perspective. This game is simply a masterpiece. Well, I never said it would be easy. If I were to whip a fucking candle, would hearts come out? I'd like to know. Oh shit! You probably remember it as my first game review. Back then, I wasn't as hardcore. I used a code and I skipped over a lot of the game. So now it's my second chance. this episode with the last of the NES trilogy.
What do you expect of a game based off of Little Red Riding Hood? You're familiar with the story, right? It goes something like this. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Little Red Riding Hood. She liked to jump in the air and whistle out her vagina. She kicked at trees until Big Bird's ball sack would appear.
What? That's not the story? Oh, well, excuse me, because this isn't Little Red Riding Hood. This is Little Red Hood. Yeah! Not to be confused. I don't know, really. The real reason why it's called Little Red Hood instead of Little Red Riding Hood is because I have no fucking idea.